Oh, this is facing the wrong way. Oh, shit. No. Shoot. Hi, guys. I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, hi. 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 I'm going live with my homegirl, Shawnee. We're trying to figure out... Here, let me get her to join. Let's see. Shawnee. This is me trying to find Shawnee. Uh-oh. So hi everyone. We are doing an at-home facial. I am going to put on my bunny ears here. It's my normal thing that I like to do whenever I'm doing an at-home facial. Ooh. Where is someone's from Montreal? What's up? There we go. Yes. Feels very spa-like now. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get my girl Shawnee to join. Let's see here. You know, I'm just not great with techie stuff. I'm really trying to figure this out. I'm struggling. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to get Shawnee to go live with me. We have to do this together. It has to be on my thingamabob. And I don't know why it's not working. Shawnee, can you post if you're on? Like, You're here. Great. Okay, so now, did you request to be in it with me? You have to go to the little faces. There you are. We got it. Waiting for Shawnee. Connecting.
You did it!
Oh my God, that was so
Oh my God, we're together.
We're together. It's been so long. I have my bunny ears on.
Are you in your bathroom?
I'm in my bathroom. Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sink. I have like hot water. Okay, guys, so...
Oh, that's right. I didn't want to make anyone angry. I needed to fill up some hot water. I'm not going to let my water run, just so everyone knows I need some hot water. So we're going to do... Go ahead.
Okay, well, you run your hot water, and I'll talk.
Okay, go ahead.
So, Shawnee and I are going to do... basically, it's like we're all home. We're all staying home. Those of us who are fortunate enough to be able to, there are a lot of people out there who do have to work because they are essential businesses, people working in agriculture, people working at the grocery stores, people working in healthcare. And so, you know, it's a very stressful time right now. And we really hope all of you guys are social distancing. We hope you guys are staying home and staying safe. But, you know, I think we can watch a lot of news and we can get paranoid about things. And I think there's also just a lot of people that are facing a lot of uncertainty because, you know, their jobs are now in limbo. A lot of people may not, you know, have lost their jobs temporarily. And it just feels really scary. So how can we bring some joy and some light into people's lives? And I think that is in self-care. I also think that it's nice to put yourself first in some ways if you can. You know, because if no one's gonna, if you can't take care of yourself, you can't really expect others to take care of you. So this is just a self-care moment. And well, Shawnee and I, we both have businesses in beauty, and we both have our own line of beauty products. I thought it would be really cool if we could do an at-home spa facial using ingredients from your pantry. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And then Shawnee, maybe just talk about how you usually do facials. Like, what are the steps?
So the steps to a facial are usually you want to steam the skin so you loosen up any dirt or oil in your pores, and you want to cleanse, exfoliate, and then you want to use a really great mask depending on your skin type, and then you want to end with a great moisturizer and then sunscreen. So we are going to, Jessica is great at doing an at-home situation. So we have come up with our plan. You make scrubs at home. You make scrubs at home. I watch you. So we are going to start
with cleansing.
We're going to start, but we want to make sure that you have warm water and a washcloth, because we're going to use that as our steam. So I actually have, Jessica and I are going to do this step a little differently because I'm going to double cleanse, and my second step is going to be I'm going to add my exfoliant to that. So first we're going to cleanse now. So let's do that. I'm going to cleanse with my cleanser. Jessica's going to cleanse with her cleanser. You need a gentle cleanser. So you want something that's not going to strip your skin. It doesn't have to be ours right now, but if you have a gentle cleanser,
I use a gel cleanser.
Right, same.
And it's gel cleanser for you too, Shawnee?
Yep, always.
So use whatever cleanser you have at home.
And then we want...
And the key, Shawnee, is to make sure that the water is really warm, right?
Yeah, and you don't want to be, it doesn't need to be where you could actually damage your skin, but yes, right now we need warm water because you're using that as your steam since there is no steamer. The only other option would be like right after you come out of the shower, depending when you're doing this, since all of our times are very all over the place right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use a washcloth.
I'm going to use a washcloth too. Sorry, that's my water running. I always feel like I make mine too hot.
I feel like maybe you do, but
yeah,
but it's okay.
This is actually how we wash our faces on set after we
have all that makeup on.
We wash our faces with washcloths after we're shooting. There we go.
So after you wash, Jess, I want you to tell me what you're doing for your for what you're going to do to exfoliate, which is the next step.
Okay. So my at-home, so a way that you can create your own at-home exfoliant is I'm going to, shoot, I'm missing one thing. It's okay.
What are you missing?
I'm going to do.
If you need to get it, you can, because I can do mine.
Okay, you do it.
Okay, I'll do mine then. I'm going to do mine first. So because I was actually wearing a CC cream today from Supergoop that has SPF in it, but it's pretty thick. And so I want to remove that tint off my face. So I'm going to double cleanse, but I am going to add in my exfoliant, which is sugar, and that will be the way that I exfoliate. So I'm just going to use a little bit of cleanser, and I'm going to use a little bit of white sugar that you can't see. It's right here. Oh, I can't do that. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's what's in my hand. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of water. And this is fine enough that it won't cause any damage to the skin, because you have to be really careful if you're someone that uses a scrub. So this is just a great way to exfoliate the skin. I'm going to get a deeper cleanse because of this. And also, this is going to help for the mask to penetrate into the skin. So this is why you want to exfoliate first, because you want to remove all that dead skin.
All right, so mine is coconut oil. I'm going to mix with my gel cleanser and some super fine Himalayan salt. So if you want a less scrubby vibe, you just put less salt. If you want more, you put more. I like salt because it's has a lot of like anti-inflammatory. I think so is the coconut oil, and it works really well. It's also a natural preservative, and I think it kills bacteria.
Yeah, and also the good thing is that people need to know is that it's not too harsh on the skin. It's so fine. So you don't want to use
super fine.
Yeah, you don't want to use a scrub that's too harsh on the skin, because it can cause a lot of irritation. Especially if you're someone that gets red, you have rosacea, or you're just prone to redness. You want to be really careful. Jessica has the most sensitive skin in the whole universe, so if she can use it, you know it works.
So I'm just like really going for it. And the idea here is that you're just getting that top layer, like Shawnee said, of the dead skin cells, so that the mask, you taught me this, so the masks can penetrate.
Yes, very important. Also,
I also have a pimple right here, Shawnee, right there, that I wish you could take care of.
I wish listen, honey, I wish I could too. I'd be there in 5 seconds. I'd be there right now. It's gonna be okay though. And make sure when you're exfoliating with your scrub that you're not using a lot of pressure. You want to be careful when you're doing that.
So like the opposite of what I'm doing?
No, you're doing fine, but I just want everyone to know, like, don't go too crazy, because that can really irritate your skin.
Okay, I'm gonna rinse it off now.
So, you know what? While you're rinsing, why don't I explain the next step, because we're each going to do a different mask.
Yes.
So we're each going to do a mask now, and now that we've removed all the dead skin cells, the mask is going to really penetrate into the skin. So I'm going to try to show this the best that I can, but I am going to start with an egg white, which brightens and tightens the skin. It's also really good for congestion. So if you're acne prone, it also can help with that. I'm oily T-zone. So I've now put my egg white in a bowl. There it is. And then I am going to add in 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt and regular yogurt have lactic acid in it, which exfoliates. It also will hydrate as well. So, and I love lactic acid. So I'm just going to use 1 tablespoon, and I'm going to put that in my bowl. And then...
Wait, Shawnee.
Yeah, go ahead.
You love lactic acid.
It's my favorite.
It's your favorite thing.
So I do a peel. I created a peel, and before that, there was a peel I used to use when I first started, and it's lactic acid, and I love lactic acid. I love it because you can use it on pretty much every skin type. it exfoliates, but also hydrates as well. So it's pretty amazing. And you get that instant glow with like lactic acid. That's why I love it so much.
I also feel like whenever you do that one on me, my skin peels for like a good week.
Well, that's just you don't, no. That's not for everyone. That's Jessica. It's Jessica who peels all the time. Not everyone.
That's like, it's like low-key shade. I appreciate that, Sean.
Okay, let me finish my...
Okay, so you put
yogurt, a tablespoon of yogurt. I put an egg white, and now I am putting a little honey, which is antibacterial. And so we're going to put that in. And I'm just using, you know what, I didn't really measure this out, but I'm going to use about a teaspoon. So then you want to make sure you really mix this up. This is the tricky part because it's a little runny, but it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be gorgeous. And it's really about the end result.
Okay, so I'm going to use, this is the only yogurt I had in my fridge other than the baby yogurt. So it's it has coffee in it. So I feel like caffeine helps,
Tighten.
I don't know,
Tighten.
stimulate skin and tighten everything. And I have the yogurt. So that's going in there.
Oh, mine's gorgeous.
And then you don't really need to show off, Shawnee, as if you're a professional.
But I will tell you, I want you to know these aren't like thick peel or thick mass. It's going to be a little bit thin, but we're still going to get it on. It's going to be great.
So I'm going to use honey. Honey. And then I actually blended up instant oats and some, so I put in a blender instant oats and flax seeds. And I like really blended it, and then I put it with hot water, and then it like sat there for a hot minute, and now it's like this.
Wow, I want to see this whole, this is going to be great. We're going to scoop that out.
I'm going to put that in there. So mine actually might be thick.
Okay, let me see what you've got going on here.
So this is what mine, it sort of looks like beautiful. Breakfast.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It actually, I think I'm basically putting breakfast on my face.
Right, I think it's gorgeous.
Okay, so I'm going to mix it up. You know what I have? I have the comb that you use for coloring hair. And Honor likes me to dye her hair. So I just have that because I don't like to throw things away. It's clean.
Right, so you could just use your hands to apply. I also have a brush, but that just makes sense that I would have a brush.
But I think it just makes it cuter when you have a brush.
Right, but if you don't, hands are fine.
It's really hard to mix this breakfast. No, but this is seriously breakfast.
It is going on your face. You can eat it after. If you need a snack.
It smells so good. All right, so now it's gonna.
We're gonna apply.
Okay.
Ready? So I'm gonna use my brush, and like I said, mine's a little thin. However, I have actually done this several times. I've done this mask before, and it really does make a difference. You just have to know it's a little bit messy.
I haven't done this before. I just looked up online, and I just felt like this was the combination because the honey is hydrating. I feel like the oats and the flax seeds are calming because I have really irritated skin all the time.
Yeah.
And the lactic acid with the yogurt will allow the oat
dissolve
and the honey to penetrate. Yeah.
So in my adult life, I just started doing this because I'm at home and just putting together ideas for other people. But when I was younger, I actually used to do this all the time because I was so obsessed with skincare, like a crazy person.
Really, Shawnee?
Yeah, I used to always make weird masks, and I used to force my friends to do them.
Where?
In Plattsburgh, New York.
In Plattsburgh?
Yep.
What's the population?
I mean, they didn't want it, but I made them.
you're good at making people do things they don't
Yeah,
want to do.
so it worked out in the end. Oh, yours looks great.
Thanks.
This looks really good.
I mean, it's breakfast.
Oh, I think Harold just came on to say hi, or Brittany, and we missed it.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Yours actually looks very professional, I will say.
Really?
Yeah, no, it looks really good.
Is this going to be the next Shawnee Darden?
I don't know. It might be the next Honest, because it's kind of, it's thick.
Maybe we should do a facial with this mask at your studio.
It's really good.
An honest facial at Shawnee Darden Studio.
I wish I could see it.
It's very thick.
I know, but I wish I could, like, it looks really nice.
And it smells good.
So what, can you tell me again what you put in that exactly? Did you measure?
No, I don't measure. I don't know how to measure.
I'm sorry, I brought a tablespoon right here. So
yeah, but you're like good at measuring things.
So you just
I improvise. I put in the yogurt, and then I put in, like, I squeeze the honey. Squeeze. I just went.
Wow.
And then I went like this with the yogurt. I went like this and dunked it because it's gonna expire soon. So, and then I just got this and I went like that and just went into the bowl, and then I mixed it up.
We're gonna do. You know what we're gonna do?
Sexy.
By the way, everyone, we're gonna leave our masks on for 10 minutes. Mine's actually going to get. I'm going to look crazy because the egg white tightens.
It does?
It's hard. Yeah.
Really?
So we're going to eventually, I think what we need to do as well is we need to do a teen facial with the kids, even though they're not teens yet, and torture them. Tween
Facial.
Yeah. Torture them by making masks for them in the house.
No, they'll love it though.
I don't know. When I tell Phoenix I'm cracking an egg to make her a mask, she might. I just feel like.
Yeah, you're right. We can't tell them what's in it.
But I'm gonna do it.
So if you guys don't know who we are, Shawnee Darden is a world-renowned facialist. Get your mind out of the gutter. She's not that kind of facialist. The other kind. And she has a skincare line that just launched in Sephora. So she's super profesh. We've been friends for over 12 years.
I don't think it's, I think that's wrong. I just thought about it. I thought about this the other day.
It's over 12 years.
Yeah, because you have to think about that I met you, giving you a facial, and so you weren't even thinking about having a baby. And then I went until you got pregnant. So, like, how old is Honor's 12?
Honor's almost 12.
And Phoenix is 11.
It's like
so
13
11.
years.
Right.
13 years.
I feel like it's long. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, we've
how...
known each other for 13 years. We met when Shawnee was working at this studio, and we liked each other.
Yeah.
Well, first
we didn't talk
like
first. We didn't talk first.
She pretended like she didn't like me, and then I just made her talk to me, and then I showed her my stomach and my boobs when I was pregnant, and she told me she was pregnant, except I looked hella pregnant, and no one can tell you were pregnant, and we were the same pregnant.
Well, we were pretty close. And so then after that, the greatest thing is that after you have a baby, a lot of times you feel isolated, and you're like, especially your first child, you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. And so Jessica, after I had my child, which was after hers, she invited me to all the things. So like I knew, because before that, I don't think I knew many mothers. So that's how it all happened. So now we have.
So then we're in baby class together.
Yeah, baby class. Those were the days. And the muffins, you used to make the little blueberry muffins.
And I just remember you breastfed for 4,000 years.
Yeah, I did. Because my mom forced me.
Just breastfed for so long.
Yeah.
which is great. It just made me feel really bad about myself because I didn't do it as long as you, but whatever.
And you know what else is also amazing? So I have known Jessica since the start of the Honest Company, and this is the best part, is that people don't realize, like, when she
The
was
first designs, the
yeah, when
logo.
she was thinking of the plan, she had come up with design ideas, and she sent them to a group of friends, and we got to help pick out the logo. And she was like a crazy person. You couldn't wear shoes in the house. There were no plastic at all. Everything was wood, toys. So when I had my children, that's how.
And all my cleaning. Remember all my cleaning products I made.
It was next level. It was next level. And so people don't realize that was all of her idea. Like, people think that somebody came along. No. I was there for it every day when she was like, how do you like the pattern of these diapers we're going to put out? And we're like, yeah, they're great. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but
here
even
it is now.
before that, when I was just like, logos and colors and all that stuff. Yeah, you were there.
Pretty amazing. I know. It's kind of pretty crazy. And now,
remember when I forced you to go on your own?
Yeah. Oh, yes. This is true. So this is a good story. So I had worked for many, many different people. And at one point I had left one place that was awesome, or not so much. And I didn't know what I was going to do next. And so Jessica was like, hey, I'm in another, she was renting a house because she was actually fixing her house to make sure that it didn't have bad paint and all the things, because she now had children, or just on her at that time. And so she said, come work in the back house. And I was like, well,
we found mold. We found mold.
That's what it was.
In our dining room, because the a-holes before put in a shower with the wrong pan.
Yeah.
And our whole dining room leaked, and I was losing my mind. I was freaking out. And so that was, we rented a house, and then Shawnee worked in the back house, in the guest house.
Yep. And then when I finally was working I moved to another place, and during that time, I was living in a house. I was renting a house that had a back office that no one was using. And Jessica was like, you're going to work back there. And I was like, nobody's coming to that. And she was like, oh, no, they're going to come. They're going to come.
I was like, all the celebrities want to go to a place that no one will know about. And so I was like, just do it, and it'll be so rad, and it'll be like low-key, it'll be like chic, like it won't be putting people on blast. Like, people just, if they just want to come in and, get the facial and leave. And so that's where
that moment changed my life. Moving into that back office, my little boo, changed my life.
Yeah.
So because of that.
And then remember when I made you get on social media too?
Yeah. Oh, wow. That story. I even remember what I was wearing. Do you remember what I was wearing? I mean, it shouldn't be difficult, but do you remember? You don't?
Excuse my language.
My shorts.
Your
shorts.
Daisy Duke shorts and your t-shirt, which is what you still wear every single day. You're inappropriate. You're inappropriately short shorts.
Yeah. So Jessica decided to talk about me on Twitter, and I didn't have Twitter, and it came out of nowhere, and she was like, you need to come over here right now. You need to answer these people. Like, you can't just leave this. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And so I came over, and she sat with me and taught me how to use Twitter for 18 hours.
And then we went on Instagram together.
Mm-hmm. Here we are, guys.
Here we are.
Doing an at-home facial with all of you lovely people.
Virtual at-home facial.
Mine's about ready to take off. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I think it only needs to be on. Let's just walk people through what's in your facial and then what's in my facial.
Okay.
And then we'll rinse off.
So mine is a tablespoon of Greek yogurt, which has lactic acid. So it's exfoliating, but it also hydrates. I have honey. I just kind of eyed that. It's not much. And that is antibacterial. And then I have, what am I missing? Did I say egg white? Egg white, just one egg white, which firms, tightens, and also helps with congestion if you have acne or if you just are oily. So that's what's on mine. I mixed it all together. I mixed it really well. I put it on. It's been on for 10 minutes.
Okay, mine, I did these oats mixed with some flax seeds, and then I put it in a bowl. I let it sit, and so then I just got a handful of that. And then I did yogurt, and it's coffee yogurt. And then I did honey. And mine is to calm my skin, but also to hydrate.
Yeah, Jessica's needs more hydration, whereas I have an oily T-zone. So those are two different masks for two different skin types. So now we're gonna rinse off with warm water.
Okay. I'm gonna use a washcloth though.
Yeah, I am too.
Shawnee.
Yeah?
I haven't shown you this yet.
Show me.
Oh. Shoot.
Not that hot.
I know, it's too hot. Look.
What does that say?
We're honest. We're about to launch.
You're launching washcloths?
Yeah, organic washcloths. A whole line of organic baby nursery items, infant items, clothing.
Wait, when does that happen?
Towels, bedding.
But bedding for
Babies.
infant. But washcloths for me.
Yeah,
Oh my
organic
God, when does this happen?
and affordable.
When is this happening?
Like in a month, like in less than a month.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing.
I'll send you over some of the early ones.
Yeah, if you could throw in a mascara too, that would be great. It's my I have I can't live without your mascara, but I like to stockpile.
Oh yeah.
It's the best mascara.
It's the only nice thing you've ever said to me.
That's not
that
true.
You really like my mascara.
I love your mascara and I love you.
You were like, did you know that your mascara is like
It's
awesome
the best.
and everybody likes it?
It is truly, I really believe, the best mascara. And I think there was a moment where I really got into them and I tried every brand. It's the best mascara.
Thank you, Sean.
No, it's really great.
And you have sensitive eyes too, like me.
Beyond.
Except I hate when you rub your eyes. It drives me crazy.
I know, but I have so many allergies. It's really hard to control.
I know. It's because of your damn dogs.
I know, but I can't get rid of them. Let's not talk about that. I'm just going to take, you know, I will say that this has been the hardest time because I'm not usually in the house all the time. And so now it's like,
oh yeah,
crazy. Like I'm cleaning like crazy because I'm not used to being with them as much.
Right, because you normally are at the office.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to go to or learn about you, Sean, tell them your website.
ShawneeDarden.com, and yeah, that's me.
And they can learn about all the products you make, the products you sell.
Yeah. And you can follow me for tips.
They should follow you on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say follow me on TikTok, but we're just learning right now, so it's best not to tell you. Yeah, I'm not there yet. Got to get some of those moves down.
And then you could also find Shawnee now. She has a skincare line at Sephora.
Yes, which is so crazy, but yes, I just went on Sephora right when this all happened, which was a crazy time.
Everything's meant to be.
I know. Can you I would actually like to hear a little bit more about, before we go, we still have one more step to do, but I'd like to hear about your new YouTube channel.
Wait, I think I still have oatmeal on breakfast mask on my face.
But look at how hydrated you are.
Yeah, you know what? My skin actually feels really good.
So does mine.
I'm really into this. Although I definitely have bits of oatmeal.
That's fine. It's hot.
So I'm gonna use right now. So I did launch a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I want to hear about that.
It's really fun. I've been wanting to do YouTube for a long time. I just didn't know how to do it, and I think I was just like, overwhelmed with the concept, and I don't know. But my kids convinced me to finally do it, and then I launched it with Patrick Starr. He did a video with me and helped me launch it, and he is the sweetest pumpkin on the planet. He's
that's so
amazing.
Great.
We have to hang out. He's such a good time, Shawnee.
I didn't even realize that he helped you with that. That's great. I mean, I saw.
Yeah, he like gave me pointers, and he was
great.
like, "This is all the things you need to do." So I'm gonna hydrate with the hydrogel cream because it doesn't have. Even though I'm not an oily skin person, I'm more of combination skin probably, and I get more oily in my T-zone. I like to use the hydrogel cream. It doesn't have any oil in it. It's mostly water.
I don't have that one.
And it feels really good, and you can feel the water like breaking on your face. And I feel like instantly just makes me look like my skin took a drink of water.
That's nice.
It's so nice.
I'm actually going to use, I was going to actually use your moisturizer today because I'm feeling, I usually use my moisturizer, which is an oil-free, weightless moisturizer. But from being in the house and having the heat on and off, I'm actually have been feeling super dry. But I want you to tell me which one I would use. Is it the Everyday Radiance? Is this with vitamin C? Or the D? I'm going to use the one with vitamin C. I love vitamin C. It's a great antioxidant. So I'm going to use that right now. And so this is your last step, other than that you would put sunscreen on after. But this is your last step, is that you want to add some hydration. And then,
well, I'm actually going to put my I use a tinted moisturizer every day, even while I've been at home.
which you should.
Because, and this tinted moisturizer has actually vitamin C in it. And it blocks from blue light, which is from the phones, iPads, screens. You actually are getting sun damage essentially, but you're getting damage from all of the lights from your phones, your iPads, your televisions, your computer screens. And Honest Beauty, we just came out. We only have 4 colors now, but we have more colors coming out. And what's nice is because it is a tinted moisturizer, the 4 colors, they really range in a spectrum. So it doesn't have to be the exact color. It's a nice range.
When did that, wait, so that's just a tinted moisturizer. It does not have SPF in it, correct?
SPF 30.
Oh, it does have SPF.
SPF 30.
I did not try these.
And it's a CCC cream, so it has vitamin C in it. It brightens your skin. Your skin looks better over time. It has no messed up chemicals that we choose not to use in our products, so it's clean. And it's a nice light tint, and it also blocks from all of the blue light that you're getting from your screens.
Okay, well,
so it's the Honest Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. It only comes in 4 colors now, but we are coming out with more colors, but we definitely have a color in your range.
Can you tell me what color you're using?
I use a combination of fair and light, but I think you're fair. You would use fair.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
And how long, these just came out?
Yeah, they just came out. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm gonna do some. I didn't know about this. You know, I love a CC cream.
And it has the vitamin C, and it brightens your skin. And I think the thing about sunscreens that I didn't like is I felt like it always clogged my skin, and I wasn't getting a skincare benefit.
Yeah.
But it's what I wanted to do with all of our makeup products is I wanted our makeup products to have skincare benefits. So they're clean and nice, and you're also getting a skincare benefit so that your skin looks better over time.
Right, and vitamin C is an amazing antioxidant that helps to protect you from free radical damage. So you want to use it in the morning. So it's amazing that you've added that in there.
Yeah. So good. And it has 2 types of hyaluronic acid in it. It's really great.
Yeah, I'm into this. I can't wait to get it. Watch me. I'll have that and my mascara, Daisy Dukes, and a t-shirt on, and that's all I need to live, honey. That's it. Ready for the world. So look at how glowy and great my skin looks.
So what are you doing with your kids today, Sean?
Well, after this, I'm gonna do I'm gonna mail some packages, and that'll take me some time. The kids they're not on their iPads. Going? They're not on their iPads right now because I had to go to the garage and I was locked out of the house, and I rang the doorbell for 5 minutes and they stared at me through the window, so I took their iPads away. I don't know if that's wrong, but I felt like that's rude. It's rude. Like so we're gonna learn about chores, and then, I'm just gonna kill the world. I'm just gonna I'm gonna do this.
Live your life. Wait, have you guys been doing homeschooling?
So we're on spring break until Monday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm although the homeschooling is really it's not homeschooling just for them, it's for us too.
No, it's brutal. You know what? Right. It doesn't make any sense. I feel like the kids have way more work with the homeschooling than they have at school. It's way harder. It's so intense.
I can't get through any of it, so I'm with you. But so that's the only good news for me, as far as them being in the house is, as Jessica will let you know, that I actually don't like to leave my house.
Yeah, you don't.
And so my kids.
You just go to your office or my house.
Right. That's it. And so that's actually true. It's pretty much where I go. I have a box that I live in, and my kids, which by the way is somewhat of a concern, but I worry, they actually don't notice. They actually like this, and they love the fact that their father is not saying, oh my God, we've got to go out on Saturday. Because they're like, no, sorry, boo, we can't. So it's worked out for me and them, but.
My kids love staying home in their pajamas all day. This is the greatest day of their life. Yeah. This moment. They're loving this so much. We actually played Life last night and after dinner. And we also played Jenga. We put dares on our Jenga pieces. And it's just fun, funny family time.
I know, it's good. You're good with that, though. Sweet. I want to say one other thing is, because this question has come through a million times, of whether or not men can use these products. I'm assuming. Yes. And absolutely.
Yes.
All of them. So
yeah.
All safe, and even for a teen, so they are all safe products.
Yeah, and if you do have a tween, it is important, as they have developing bodies, that you don't expose them to any potentially harmful or harsh chemicals. So it is important, especially for the tweens and the teens, to make sure that they're getting clean ingredients in their products. But doing an at-home spa treatment, facial from, things from your fridge all day long.
Yeah.
All day long.
I agree.
All right.
So we're going to go now, and definitely leave us any comments of any other skincare video. We wanted to do one with our kids, but if you have any requests.
Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah, let's do one next with the girls.
That's what I think we should do, one next with the girls.
Yeah.
Okay. I love you. I'll text you later. And thank you guys all for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, everyone. Bye, honey.
Bye. Mwah.